When I took my job as an ultrasound tech working the overnight shift at a Southside Chicago hospital, I thought the people were so mean, like throwing stuff at you mean. And I thought Chicago people were awful. And it was really difficult to, day after day and then week after week, and then going in more than a month of going into work every day where people just hate you, and they hated me. They hated me. And it was hard to go into work with people hating me. Now I've worked that job almost 2 years, and my opinion about Chicago people is totally different. And so back then I thought they all hated me, and they may have, but I thought they were so mean. And now I think what resilient and often kind and very often uplifting to me that same collection of people are on the south side of Chicago. And you may ask what changed, and the common denominator there is me. I changed. And what I didn't realize until lately, what I had done differently and why I now thought nicely about these Chicago people, where I thought they were just horrible at first. And when I have to often wake up people to scan them at night, and nobody wants to be woken up. So that kind of sucks about my job. And so I would try to go in there with a really great attitude and be a jolly person and greet them and tell them what I'm about to do. And they hated me. And what I learned to do was one simple thing. And that was, and it's not maybe so simple, but read the room. And what a great piece of life advice, period. But this was like a little testing center for it, with people who were under stress and sick, and me coming in and me having my own agenda and not reading what's going on with them. And so I learned to read people. I do have to turn on the light, but then, in less than 20 seconds, I can pretty well assess what's going on. I know if someone's going to hit me, or if they're receptive, or if they want to talk, or if they don't want to talk, or if they even want the scan. I can assess that pretty quickly, and then I do my job. And sometimes I do my job without saying hardly a word to a person. I'll certainly let them know what I'm about to do, but that's it. It may be one sentence, and I get a nod of the head, and we do it, and I'm quiet, and I'm out of there. And because I learned to read the room and not necessarily be a happy, jolly person, but adjust my demeanor according to how they were feeling, then people were so receptive and so kind to me and grateful. And so I learned read the room, and I'm going to try to apply that in the rest of my life too. You all do what you want with that information. You have a good day.